Just trying to get through another day. My local Pokemon League is in the middle of a year-long competition to see who can get the most badges. I'm currently halfway done with all the types, having 5 out of 10 badges. This week I decided to go for my Dragon type badge. Let's take a look at the deck I played. Here is the Dragon deck I played. It features only 5 different families of Pokemon. Dredigan, Drampaw, and Regidrago are your big basic Pokemon that hit for high numbers, and Regidrago also has a draw ability to help with consistency. And then you also have Garchomp and Dragonite as your only evolving Pokemon. They both have amazing abilities that can help you turn the tide in any battle. It's a pretty standard Dragon list if you've seen some of these Dragon lists out there. I personally made a few changes to prioritize finding energy and keeping the energy, such as having both Professor's Letter and Energy Lotto, as well as putting in EXP share. The Dragon deck has a few really strong Pokemon, but not that many of them, which makes playing the deck pretty difficult as you try to stream attackers back to back. Round 1 this week, I was paired up against Fran. Who am I here with?
My name is Fran.
What's your favorite GLC deck to play?
Fairy, for sure.
What do you like about the Fairy deck?
All the cards are pink. All the Pokemon are cute. It's nice to look at. I just think it has good aesthetic, and that's really what matters.
Do you think Fairy has any chance to win?
If I could use the Prism Xerneas, yes, I think it would. It's never going to happen, though. It just doesn't have any good attackers.
When you pick a GLC deck for the night of the league, what goes through your mind?
I pull up a Wheel of Fortune app, and I put all of my decks into that, and then I spin it, and then that's how I decide.
Is that actually true?
It is very much true, Ben.
Fran was playing her Psychic deck. In the beginning, it was just draw and pass on both sides, though I had more Pokemon in play. She was stuck with just Necrozma for a while. She ends up getting a few more benched Pokemon, but being more set up and her struggling to find her support Pokemon, the quick pressure of my Dragon deck was a bit too much for Fran. She was unable to find many of her support Pokemon. I go up to 1-0 on the night, starting off strong this week with a win round 1, and I'm feeling pretty confident. Also in round 1, we had the reigning champ from last week, Jack, facing off against Alex Carpenter, who currently has 5 badges. Jack decided to play Fire because there's been a lot of people playing Grass lately, and he hoped to counter it. Alex was actually playing Grass, but Fire kind of stinks. All right, Alex, you've taken down the reigning champ from last week with your Grass deck. What happened?
He didn't set up, and I did.
Oh, it was not a good one this time. Not a good one.
What happened?
I just didn't set up with the Fire guys. They were not coming out to play.
So what made you pick Fire tonight?
There's been a lot of Grass lately, so I was like hoping to hit it. I hit it, just didn't set up, unfortunately.
In here, round 1, how'd it go?
Easy donk. No, I took the win.
And who were you playing against?
Mr. Andrew Mahone.
So how'd the game go?
Not good for Andrew. He played Fire, though. That was his mistake.
JD, round 1, how'd it go?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
In round 2, I got matched into Craig. Craig has been playing a water deck, which is kind of a hard matchup for Dragon. They have multiple high HP Pokemon that Dragon is unable to one-hit KO, such as Wailord and Wishy-Washy. And with Kyogre, they're also able to snipe your support Pokemon or target your energy very easily, and there's not a lot you can do about it. Craig, welcome back.
Thank you, Ben.
How'd your round 1 go?
It was pretty good. It was a little unfair of a matchup. I did a water mirror against Alec, and I set up and he didn't. That was pretty much all it was.
All right, so you're 1-0. Did the break rejuvenate you?
It sure did. I feel great. I'm having fun. That's what I'm here to do. And if I lose, that is what it is. I'm here to have fun.
He did not have fun. One thing Dragon is good at is swinging for big numbers pretty quickly if you find the right combination of cards. I was able to do that here, and on top of Craig whiffing a lot of his support Pokemon and set up early game after playing multiple supporters, it was just too little too late for him, and I took round 2. Still ongoing in round 2, John Patterson playing his Fighting Spread deck again against Ben Peacock's Water deck. At the end of the game, Ben goes down to only 1 prize card remaining. John has 2 prize cards remaining, but John, he plays Arven, grabs Scoop Up Net and Devo TM. scoop up next to Halucha to re-bench it.
Halucha, knock that out.
Oh, that's
TM Devo for the last 2 prizes. Come down to the wire.
I was gonna win next turn with Crisis Punch Kramer in.
I know, you're close. I was sitting there with the Arv and I was like, I really hope Scoop Up and Devo are in the deck because that'll just win it for me. So.
In round 3, my opponent was Liz. Who am I here with?
Liz?
Liz, you are currently 2-0 tonight. Congratulations. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. First 2 rounds went more smoothly than expected.
Is tonight the night?
I sure hope so. I really do. It's been too long.
What's your favorite deck to play?
Fighting, as bad as it is, I love fighting. It just needs a couple more cards and then it'll be great.
No, what do you like most about GLC?
I don't know, the community here is really nice.
Liz, good luck.
Thank you, you too.
I was able to aggress early, knock out her Gloom so she wasn't able to set up the item lock. And then as she kept trying to reestablish her board, I just kept taking knockouts and got too far ahead. I am now at 3-0 with 1 round left to go before I get my Dragon Badge. Also in round 3, John again was able to take a victory over Hunter's colorless deck.
Dragon or fighting. Let's do this.
Round 4, who am I here with?
John Patterson.
And John, how has your night been so far?
It's been going fantastic for fighting spread.
And what were your matchups tonight?
I played against Psychic with no bench barrier Mew, luckily enough. Last round was colorless, and the round before that, I can't remember. Something that I beat.
You cooked this deck up yourself?
Yes, I did.
And you surprised with how it's been performing?
Very. This is the 2nd week in a row that I've made the finals with fighting spread, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, good luck.
Same to you.
The strategy with Dragon against Spread, you have some pretty high HP basic Pokemon. So as long as you stagger when you put them in play, you can spread out the damage so they don't all get knocked out at once, and you can continuously attack with them. As you can see, I had a pretty strong setup. I went down to only 3 prizes remaining as John still had 5 prizes remaining, and I felt like I was in a really strong position to win. At this point, I thought there wasn't really much he could do to take the game. And then out of nowhere, he brings up his Rhyperior, and since Rhyperior has 190 HP, I am unable to take a one-hit KO with any of my Dragon Pokemon. So he attacks twice with the Rhyperior and takes 3 prizes. At this point, I was a little stressed, but I had just the right combination of cards to power up my Dredigan to knock out his Rhyperior. From there, John was a little bit on the back burner. He was simply spreading damage with his Hitmonlee and trying to force me to swing into things that wouldn't give me a prize, such as the Robo Substitute doll, Lily's Pokédoll, or the Glamora that forces you to flip a coin to take a prize. I play N to put us both down to 1 card and hopefully prevent John from continuously being able to feed me things that wouldn't give me a prize. He attacks with Hitmonlee, retreats into Tyrogue that has a Focus Sash on it, which means I wouldn't be able to KO it. But I have Boss's orders in hand to bring up one of his other Pokemon to take the final prize, and I get the first Dragon Badge. I get my 6th badge with Dragon, and I am now once again tied with Andrew for first place in the badge race. Mwah. Love you.